Welcome, super smarties. Let the learning begin. All right, check into your zone, make it known. Red, very dysregulated. Yellow, kind of dysregulated. Blue, just not feeling really well. And green, regulated and ready to learn. Okay, for our Mindshift today, we're going to revisit Crack the Egg. You don't have to use a real egg. You can just pretend to use one, have one in your hand. So if you pull it apart, then you're going to put the shells back together. Pull it apart, put the shells back together. And remember, we focus on it 3 times. 3 is kind of the magic number. You can do it more. Don't do it less. All right? Here we go. Ready? And the idea behind that is that we're trying to get calm, focused, self-aware, regulated, and ready to learn. All right, let's join our calendar currently in progress. Make sure that you have your handy dandy composition book. It should be almost full, if not full. Or get a notebook out or loose leaf paper that you drop into a binder and make sure that you revisit it again and again and again. The goal is to be able to write and then read. Revisit, write, read. We're going to use that prior schema, what we did before, to inform what we're going to do next. So yesterday was the 21st and it was Thursday. But it's not the 21st anymore. It's one more than 21. So let's reach back to 17. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and one more is 22. It's a palindrome. It's the same backwards and forwards. So I put a 2 in the tens place. I put a 2 in the ones place. 22, 5-22-20. It's no longer Thursday, so now Thursday has to go into the past, and it's going to bump Wednesday off the past line. So let me give myself a face space. And this is going to be lace. So yesterday was Thursday, capital Thursday, period. I can check it on my smart cards. And now I'm going to eliminate the Thursday on the today line because can't have yesterday be Thursday and today be Thursday. So one more than Thursday is going to be Friday. Last day of the school week, formal school week, and the work week. So today is capital F-R-I, our chunk of day, D-A-Y, and then a period. So tomorrow cannot be Friday. If today is Friday, tomorrow is the weekend, the end of the week, the last day in the week. Sat, capital S-A-T, of spider, of turkey, not spider, day, D-A-Y, and then a period. So today is not Thursday, that was yesterday. Today is Friday, capital F-R-I-D-A-Y, comma, I'm going to move the May over, capital M-A-Y, May 22nd, 2 in the tens place, 2 in the ones place, still 2020, 2 in the thousands place, 0 in the hundreds place, 2 in the tens place, 0 in the ones place. So yesterday was Thursday, that's in the past. Today is Friday, that's in the present. Tomorrow will be Saturday, that's ahead of us in the future. It is 5-22-20, or today, not today, today is Friday, May 22nd, 2020. Now let's jump into our Nano-Lesson, like nanu. It's not a nano lesson, but I like that. It's kind of silly. So our nano-lesson for today is homophones. When words sound the same, but they're spelled different and they mean something different. So here we see the choice of one, W-O-N, and one, O-N-E. And we see the choice of scent, S-C-E-N-T, and scent, C-E-N-T. So let's look at our little mixed sentences. They have words, open spaces, and rebus pictures. I blank the race. And I see a person going through the I guess it's probably a ribbon, a rope, breaking the ribbon. I blank the race. Here's blank fish. Forgot a period. Okay, so 1. O-N-E is a number. That's a value. So is this I-O-N-E the race? I won the race? Or is this one fish? Yeah. O-N-E. One fish. So we're going to put this here. Which makes the other one I won, W-O-N, the race. I won the race. Here's one fish. You can win a fish and you can run one race. But in the context of these sentences, if we're going to apply the words correctly, we have to use them in context this way. Now let's look at the next one. I saved one. Here's one again. I saved one. It's 1 penny, 1 cent. The flower has a scent. Okay, so this is a little tricky. Look, if we pull the S off, it's still scent. And if we put the S on, it's still scent. Crazy. You really literally have to take a picture of that. Scent, S-C-E-N-T, is the smell of something, the scent in the air. Scent, C-E-N-T, is the value of money. So we're going to make, I saved 1 cent, C-E-N-T, here by the penny, and the flower has a scent, S-C-E-N-T. And these are homophones. It's a big Harvard, tricky, elaborate language arts word for words that sound exactly the same. They're spelled completely different. They have totally different meanings. Language is very confusing. You really, really have to pay close attention. All right, that was super fun. How about we just get on the bus and take a field trip before you have a headache? Because sometimes learning can make it so hard that you feel like you have a headache putting in all that new information. Get on the bus already. Honk, honk, beep, beep, pshh. Climb on the bus. Time to build up schema and our learning field trip. Make sure you transfer this to your handy dandy composition book. Notebook, loose leaf paper, in a binder. Got it? Get it? Say got it. I'll say good. You can say it with me. All right, we're going to math it up again. This time, we're looking at number sense. So math it up with number sense. So here I see sum. Basically, these are objects representing a value of a total number. Here I see numbers by name. These are the words for the numbers. Here I see numbers represented by numerals. These are all single digits, so they're numerals, but they're also numbers. And here I see a value of number in number bonds. This is compose, put together. This is decompose, take apart. Compose, put together. Decompose, take apart. So probably what we need to do is first find out the value of this, then this, then this, then this, and then we're going to assign them a color and we're going to match it. Okay, so here I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. 6 snowflakes. Is this 6? 8, 5, 7, 4, T-H-R-E-E, 3, S-I-X, 6. So we're going to circle this one with red. Now we're looking for a 6. 7, 3, 8, 6, 5, and 4. Now we're going to have to look at these. Why don't we leave that till the end? Let's do that at the very end. Because we have to figure out what's missing in each of the rings or the circles. So we'll match it up. So we have 6 snowflakes, the number word 6, and the number 6. We're going to have to figure out which of those number bonds, using our number sense, matches these 3. So let's do the next one. 1, 2, 3. The last number stated is the total number in all. Let's read this. I'm going to give a little space for you to read it first. 8, 5, 7, 4, 3. And we know that one's 6. We already circled it, so it couldn't be that one. 7, 3. Let's read what's left. 8, 5, 4, and we already circled the 6. All right, let's pick the next color. I think the pink and the red are going to look a lot alike. How about let's do purple? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'd like you to subitize too. So how do you see 4 here? As 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, or 2 on the left and 2 on the right? So we see 4 as 2 and 2 more. How did you see 3? 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom, so 2 and 1 more. How did you see 6? Naturally 2 on the top, 4 on the bottom, so 6 is 2 and 4 more. 3 is 2 and 1 more. 4 is 2 and 2 more. All right, let's find 4. Again, I'm going to leave a little bit of silence so you can fill in that space with the number word and the number as you read it. Ready? 8, 5, 7, 4. We're going to circle that with purple. What did we already circle? 3, 6. Now let's come over to our numbers. 7, 8, 5, 4. Which one do we circle? The one on the bottom. Let's read what we already circled. 3, 6. All right, let's try, how about orange? Whoa, there's a lot of them here. I see 3 and 2 and 3 more. So 3 and 2 more. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you could see 8 as 3 and 2 and 3, or you could see 8 as 5 and 3. 8. That's a lot of stars. All right, let's read the numbers. 8. That didn't take any time at all, did it? Let's read the rest of them. 5, 7. And let's read what we've already circled. 4, 3, 6. Now we have to find 8. 7, 8. It's getting easier as we circle so many of them. We've eliminated some. So let's read what we've already circled. 3, 6, 4. And which one did I not read? 5. All right, so now let's figure out what the next one's going to be. Let's try the pink. Let's try it. I have green and I have blue and I have black. Let's try the pink. Let's see how close it is to the red. Oh, I think it looks like pink. Maybe not on the film, but let's try it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how do we see 5? As 3 and 2 more. We're circling it with pink. Might look a little red, but it looks pink on the board here. It's a little bit different, little shade different. So let's read the words that we haven't already circled. 5. First one we said. 7. And let's read the ones we've already circled. 8, 4, 3, 6. Now we have to find 5. 7, 5. Is it at the top or the bottom? The bottom. Let's read the ones we've already circled. 3, 8, 6, 4. All right, now let's use the green. And the last one is obviously going to be green, but we are going to have to count it if we're going to find its partners. So we see 3 and 2 and 2. Here we saw 3 and 2 and 3. Here we see 3 and 2 and 2. So 3 and 2 is 5, and 5 and 2 more is 5, 6, 7. We can also count it one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, we don't even have to read them, but we know that this is what? 7. Let's read the ones we've already circled. 8, 5, 4, 3, 6. And we know obviously it has to be this one. What is it? 7. And let's read the ones we've circled. 3, 8, 6, 5, 4. Now, let's figure out which ones in the number bond part of the list belong with their buddies. Let's put their partners together. So let's solve them, and then we'll come back and figure out which one belongs with each number. 2 and 4 more. 2 and 4 more. We can start with the bigger number because we're putting them together. So 4, let's put 4 in our head and 2 in our hands and count on. 4, 5, 6. So this is a total of 6. Now this is a bigger number and it's breaking down to 2 smaller numbers, but we can add these back together to find out what they came from. So let's put 4 in our head and 4 in our hands. 4 and 4 in our hand. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is 4 and 4 more. 6 was 2 and 4 more is 6, and 6 is 8. 8 is 4 and 4 more. Now let's put 3 and 2 together. Let's put the bigger number in our head and the smaller in our hand. So let's put 2 in our hand and 3 in our head. 3, 4, 5. So 3 and 2 more is 5. 5 and 2 more. 5 in our head, 2 in our hand. 5, 6, 7. Now we need to figure out what's missing here, but since it's missing, something broken into 2 and 2 more. So we can just add those together. So let's put 2 in our head and 2 in our hands. 2 and 2 more in our hands. 2, 3, 4. So 4 is 2 and 2 more. And we don't know what this is. We're solving for an unknown, but we do have what it breaks down into. So it's 1 and 2 more. Let's put the bigger number in our head. 1 and 2 more. Or put 1 in our head and put 2 in our hands. 1 and 2 more. 1, 2, 3. And we could also do 1 and 2 more. 3. All right, so now we have solved each of them. And what we're looking at is the number that is here. This is the number that we're trying to match. Not the bottom two, because that could make it a little bit confusing. So let's start with this. 6. What color did we make 6? Do you see it? 6, 6, 6. What color is it? Red. 6, 6, 6, and 6. Now this is what number? 8. What color did we make 8? Orange. Good job. 8, 8, 8, 8. All different ways to say the same thing. Now let's solve the next one. What do you see here? 5. What color did we make 5? I know it's a little tricky to see it, but it was supposed to be pink. So we have 5, 5, 5, and 5. What number are we looking for here? 7. And what color did we make 7? Green. Good. 7, 7, 7, and 7. The next one is what? 4. What color did we make 4? Purple. 4, 4, 4, and 4. All ways to 4. And the last one is 3. And what color did we make 3? Blue. 3, 3, 3 and 3. Make sure you transfer this into your composition book or onto a notebook, paper, into a notebook or onto loose leaf paper and put it into a binder. This is really important because one of the things that you can make is a math chart showing ways to, a ways to chart, a ways to 7, a ways to 8, a ways to 5, a ways to 3, and there are other ways. But these are all ways that you can show and defend it. So if you're doing a math problem, these are ways that you can show that it's that number, and you can show how you know by defending it with some of this information. The other thing that you can do is you can transfer these onto little pieces of paper, like cut a piece of paper into maybe 4 or 6, or use note cards, and then put these on different note cards, and then again play a matching game, play a card game where you have to match them, turn them over, and then try doing bigger and smaller numbers, because we didn't do 2 and 1 or 0, and we didn't do 9 and 10, and you could even do higher numbers, but you have to make the symbols much smaller in order to fit in the same space. That was so fun. I guess it's time to leave now. So goodbye, super smarties. Come back again later, ready to learn. Till then, schema store closed. Shop is shut. Come back and get some more of my schema later. You can have some of my pride though, and some of my love. Keep it for later or have it now. We're running out of days. I only have one more Friday in school. So only one more Friday of taping. Oh, it's kind of sad. I'll tape in the summer, but I'm going to do something different. Getting ready for the next school year and taking a much needed break. But I don't want you to lose everything. So we'll come back with some summer slump avoiders. Summer schema, summer slump, schema, summer slump. To not lose schema. I'll figure out something catchy. Hey, if you think of something catchy, you can add it below in the comments section. And like the video, and subscribe, and tell your friends. I'm hoping I'm in a classroom next year and I'm not having to make videos. But until then, I'm still going to. So super teacher, out.